more can I say?
Top billing.
Alright, top billing, you know how we do. Give you a few plays after the game, come lay the scope a little bit, but then hit you with the in-depth stuff at patreon.com/committed to the G. And you're going to want to get there, man, because the next 2 weeks is going to be off the chain talking about Alabama versus Georgia, right? So, man, obviously, you know, we go in detail here. We don't do that bullshit football math stuff, and we don't do all that stealing people's phrases and be shouting like, he goes to ballet on Thursdays, and pointing at screens and shit like that. We do real football head stuff right here. Hashtag real football heads. So we talked about the run game last video, and everybody wanted to come in and pan and say Kentucky sucks and all this and that. I don't give a damn what you say. Kentucky's defense does not suck. Neither does Florida's, and definitely not Auburn's. Auburn is absolutely loaded with guys who probably should be on Georgia's team because they come from the state of Georgia and they are absolute ballers. Not all of them, but some of the boys they got coming from Alabama are ballers too. But these guys are ballers, and Georgia punched these boys in the mouth. Now check this out. Same thing like that. I told you, DeAndre Swift is the best in the SEC. Pushing best in the country, most talented player in the country. Not going to say best. Got to give shout outs to Jonathan Taylor at Wisconsin, but pushing, definitely pushing for the best. All right, so see it right here. Same thing. Inside zone, right? What I tell you about inside zone. You don't want to play against Georgia with already being at a disadvantage with uncovered interior linemen. So we're going to see your man Lamont Gallard right here shoot up to the second level. He's going to get Deshaun Davis. Andrew Thomas is pretty much uncovered as well. He's going to shoot up here. My man Williams right here tries to skirt under a block. He's done. And you know that man Solomon Kinley is the absolute truth. And then it gets rolling from there. You go right there. You see Solomon Kinley doing work. Kendall Baker doing work. Isaiah Wilson. Wow, look at this, man. He's really getting it in. Big man getting it in. Hashtag. All right. Nice work right there by Gaillard. Nice work by Kinley. Sealed off right there by Andrew Thomas. And you can't catch this man, man. This dude is super fast. He's a top 10 type running back, in my opinion. Look at that. Arm tackles ain't nothing. But it got a guy at 5'9", 215 pounds with that type of speed and that type of agility. Look at this. My man doesn't want to encounter him in a one-on-one situation. Look at that, man. He's just bogged down. He just bogged down. He understands how to read blocks. Look, he could have took this right here. It may have been caught, but he bends back on the left side of Isaac Nada, and he's off to the races. So obviously, you know, I can't show you the whole thing. Got snitches and stuff all on YouTube watching my work. People copying my work. People wanting the other people in the business watching my stuff. Stop watching my stuff. Watch your own stuff. This is for top billing and the Committed to the G gang, right? Let's go. I really wanted to focus on the defense on this, but you know, like I said before, give you a few plays, but the rest of it is going to be for the clientele at patreon.com/committed to the G. But man, nobody ever wants to give Jake Fromm any props. Got dumbasses. This is why I don't like Alabama people coming on the channel, even though I cover Alabama. But I don't like them coming into content just saying stuff because they're not actually watching in detail. We watch in detail at Top Billing Sports, and we understand football, and we understand not to do football math because we understand that styles make fights. You cannot say Georgia is not one of the most talented teams out there. Top 2, 3, they can compete with anyone. So don't come on Top Billing Sports saying this stupid, goofy shit about stuff like Jake Fromm is the same as Joe Burrow, average and all this and that. Come on, man. You can do stuff with Jake Fromm. We've already seen it. Like, so frustrating. But check this out. So I want to show you some of the pass protection right here. See, coming off a play action right here. Your man Jake Fromm with a deep set. Now, check this out. Your man T.D. Moultrie going against Isaiah Wilson. He's more concerned with looking good on film. I like T.D. Moultrie. Liked him covering him in high school and everything like that. But, man, he's not even peeling off there. He's just battling with Isaiah McKenzie and just running himself out to play. So we see Kendall Baker does a great job of making the beast Derek Brown, probably the best player on either team, run the arc right here. And then Jake is able to, in the face of adversity, a lot of stuff going around him, find a void in the zone right there. You got a single high safety, so I'm telling what this could have been. They're just playing coverage, but there's a void right there in between the safety. I'm not sure if it's probably was man coverage, like a cover 3 man type. But then you get the cornerback start staring at Jake Fromm instead of concentrating on Mecole Hardman, and Jake Fromm is not afraid to put the ball downfield, man. Come on now. Don't get on Jake Fromm like that now. All right, this is great pre-snap recognition from Jake Fromm. You got spread. I believe you're in Queen personnel, 10 personnel. And you got DeAndre Swift in the slot, and you have Terry Godwin in the slot. So when you do this, it's about identification. Who's the bunny right here? Who's lined up on somebody they shouldn't be lined up on? And obviously Terry Godwin right here going against Williams, running a quick slant. Look at that. He bent him and banged him because he's a linebacker. And then look at the pass protection. Look at the pass protection. Now, go look in the comment section of the last video. People talking about, oh, Georgia's offensive line, this and that, or whatever like that. But man, when you're playing against good defensive lines, your offensive line is not always going to look good. So now look at Alabama. Tua Tagovailoa sacked 4 times, playing against a good defense in Mississippi State. Mississippi State was pretty much in Auburn or a Kentucky, very much similar. And this how stuff looks a little bit different. But listen, Jake Fromm stands in there, deals that bad boy, hits him right in stride. Come on, man. You got athletes all over the field. Terry Godwin, Riley Ridley, Mecole Hardman, Jeremiah Holloman, Isaac Nada, DeAndre Swift, best athletes you'll see, Elijah Holyfield. Georgia ain't what you think it is. Stop talking about LSU. Don't come on the channel talking about LSU. There's 3 straight opponents in the top 25, 2 in the top 10, and you're doing what you have to do on offense and making it look good, but you're playing solid fundamental defense and you're running the hell out of the ball. Come on, man. I'm fired up. All right, y'all. I've got a tag pull right here. Off of a read option right here. So they're gonna be reading off number 10, Malik Herring right here. But he gives the ball and you see them pulling. But man, it doesn't matter. It's like the cheetah and the wildebeest theory right here in the wild. The dogs are a pack of dogs. You know what I'm saying, for lack of a better term there. But man, you see everybody finding the ball. Tyreek McGee forcing the play out wide. Then everybody running to the ball. Nothing but team speed right there. Nothing but team speed. Malik Herring, DeAndre Walker, Monty Rice. Got J.R. Reed. Pack of wild dogs, man. Playing some damn good football. Give these boys their props, please. All right, last one, man. I'm too fired up right here. The thing about what I'm saying is you're going back to LSU. You're doing yourself a disservice because, first of all, you're not watching in detail, but there are a lot of major players now in Georgia's rotation, especially on defense, that wasn't prevalent at that time. That's what you call coming out of a bye week, assessing yourself, finding the correct personnel to do what you want to do, and we see it's been working. Now look right here. You have Jordan Davis on the field. He's your starter at shade. You move him from a 0 to a 3. You have Eric Stokes over there, speed demon himself, playing for Tyson Campbell, who's been struggling. But Eric Stokes has a lot of talent right there. Monty Rice in the game more than he ever has been. You have Otis Reese coming on here. Check this bad boy out. All gaps filled. You're running power right here to the front side. You got a jet motion right there to kind of widen the defense. But look, all gaps filled. All gaps filled. Everybody's flying to the ball and all the gaps are filled. And look at the line. There's nowhere to go. The waters are muddied. So he tries to bounce it outside, but Eric Stokes is doing this thing right there. Monty Rice is coming in, and you see big Otis Reese, 6'3", 210-pound safety coming downhill right there. No game. Pack of wild dogs. Right? So that's all I'm saying, man. Everybody's doing this. A lot of good football being played out there. I cannot actually wait to championship week or championship, the championship rounds or whatever we want to call it, man. Alabama looking really good on defense, look very vulnerable on offense. If Georgia can play the type of ball that it played against Auburn, you cannot tell me that that wouldn't be a fire-ass game, right? Same thing with Clemson. Give them props to Clemson. Alabama, people, please don't come on this YouTube channel talking that bullshit without giving props to everybody else is playing football too. Give these guys their props. We give Alabama props for what it does, but everybody else is playing good ball as well. So get off the LSU game, move the narrative forward, and let's talk football, all right? But I'm your man, Murph, the Underground King. You want more in-depth coverage, podcasts, the whole nine, especially over the next 2 weeks. Going to be Bama centric. Going to break it down 32 different ways. That's patreon.com/committed to the G. $5 to get you in the door. Have different tiers, have different levels of access and everything like that. So I appreciate everybody that comes through the channel. Even if I give you a hard time, even if I block you or whatever like that, I appreciate everybody that come through the channel because it is what it is. Thank you. And tell them people out there, stop stealing my phrases. You ain't me. Get your own shit. Please. Thank you. Parental advisory on this one, man. I'm too fired up. Sorry about that. All right. But once again, your boy Murph, Underground King. I'm out. Peace.
What more can I say? Top billing.